want to share a couple of things that has helped me out on my journey to 1500. We're not there yet, but today we hit 1400 elo. Not long ago, I was below 1,000. So all of you guys who are 1,000 rated and below, there's hope. You can do it too. And I'm going to share a couple of things that have really helped me improve my gameplay. And then I'm going to show you the game that I hit 1400 elo with. So let's get into the first thing. You need to learn a couple of openings. There's no getting around it. You can't just be throwing pawns and pieces anywheres. You need to learn a couple of solid openings like the Vienna. Gotham Chess has a lot of good videos. I've learned a lot from him. Caro Khan for black. Basically, those are my two staples. Learn a good opening for white and learn one for black and perfect them. You don't need to learn 10, 15 openings, not at this rating. Obviously, if you can do that, awesome, but it's not necessary, and I am living proof of that. Now, only knowing a couple of openings, you're definitely going to get into positions that you have no idea what to play. But that's okay, because what you do is you stick to the chess principles, which are put 2 pawns in the center. You can never go wrong with this, as long as they can't be captured. Obviously, don't blunder your pawns. Develop your pieces. In the opening, you want to get as much development as possible. Try not to move a piece twice in a row in the opening, because then you're losing time. Unless it makes sense. If you have a good idea for it, by all means do it. And get your king to safety. If you can castle, you're in a position that you don't know, just castle. Get your king to safety. It's never a bad option. And those are 3 basic principles of chess. This has worked very well for me because I've been in so many positions that I was like, I don't know how to play this. But then I slap myself and say, put 2 pawns in the center, develop your pieces, castle, don't blunder, play chess. That leads into the next thing, and that is playing too fast. If you want to get better at chess, you need to think about what you're doing and what your opponent is doing. It takes 2 people to play this game. So stop loading up a 10-minute game and making moves in 2 seconds. Obviously, if you know your theory, you can probably do that. But just think before you move. You'll stop making so many blunders. And if you have to, think out loud. Talk to yourself. I know it sounds silly, but ever since I started doing this on camera, it's helped me a lot because sometimes I'll be playing and I'll be saying stuff out loud and I'm like, oh, that doesn't work. Just give it a try. I know it sounds crazy, but it's worked for me. It could possibly work for you. Maybe not. Who knows? There are 3 things you have to look for every single move. Checks, captures, and attacks. Even the stupidest checks. Because maybe you can sacrifice something and it will work. It happens. Sometimes the moves are there, you just have to find them. Captures. Can you capture anything for free? Is there an equal trade that you can make that may benefit you? Because all trades are not equal. But sometimes they're there in plain sight and you just don't see them because you did not think before you moved. And then you move and you're like, I missed that. I still do it. But you need to break the habit and ask yourself, do I have any checks, captures, attacks? You need to think about why your opponent made a certain move. What does that do? What is it attacking? What is their idea behind it? Because every move should have an idea. They don't always at these low elos, but it's good to ask yourself, what is the idea? Because if you ask yourself what they want, there's always a counter. There's always a counter. This applies to so many things. You think MMA, whenever somebody throws a punch, there's a counter to that punch. That is possible. Maybe it's not the best move, but it's there, and you have to think about it. Otherwise, you might just get laid out or checkmated. You need to start learning from your mistakes. Chess is a lot like life in the aspect that if something went wrong, you made a mistake. You need to hold yourself accountable, and rather than getting upset and moaning about it, analyze it. See what you did wrong. Fix it. Make sure you never do it again. Your mistakes do not define you as a person. Same with chess. Your mistakes do not define you as a chess player. You're going to lose. You're going to blunder. It's going to happen. But how you get better is by learning from those mistakes. A lot of times you learn more from mistakes than wins. You need to play chess to get better at chess. So make it a goal to play every single day. Be consistent. This applies to anything. This is why I love chess. You can relate chess to life in so many aspects. If you practice guitar every single day, you're gonna be really good at playing guitar. So if you play chess every day, you're gonna be good at chess eventually. So play chess, play the game, enjoy it. You don't always have to grind your rapid elo. Throw in some bullet games. Just have fun with it. But play chess and learn, analyze. When you play rapid, after every single game, look at the game review. And if there's a miss, look at it. If there's a blunder, look at it. Ask yourself, what should I have done? And remember that. If you want to get to these kind of elos, there's certain checkmates that you need to know if you want to get to these elos. Basically, I would recommend learning how to checkmate with just a rook versus a king. Also, how to checkmate using a queen, because you'll get into those positions many times. Maybe you got one pawn left and you promote to a queen. Make sure you don't stalemate. That's the worst feeling. Those are the principles that have really helped me skyrocket my elo and hit 1400. And now we're going to take a look at the game that made me hit 1400 elo. We are at 1393, starting off with the white pieces here. We are going e4. We're looking to break 1400. Playing the Vienna Gam. Ooh, we get the Vienna Gambit. Will he accept? No, he plays the main line. Okay, we take, he takes, and now we bring out the queen. He's going to take here. And I don't know if I want to play this or this. This is what I usually play and strike here. But if I take here, he might go here. So I might take like this and look for quick development in castle long. Alright, we're going to take like this. We're looking to develop and castle ASAP. But we're going to quickly pin that knight. Okay, he unpins himself. Okay. Maybe we actually develop like this and then castle short. Because that's not bad either. It would be setting this up. Okay, let's do that. We have options. He does not want me to castle that way. I can go here. And if takes, takes, we're doing fine. We can't castle because of this. Could also go here, but then that ruins our chances of castling long. I could also just bring the rook, setting this up anyways, and then I'm committing to castling that way. But if I come here, he's going to castle immediately. Maybe we do just trade off that bishop. Okay, we take, and then we take. He's going to castle that way, possibly. If he castles long, it blunders this pawn, because after takes, that's weakened. This pawn's also hanging. Maybe I take right now. That unhangs that. Let's do it. Let's castle long. That was the whole point of doubling our pawns here. And he castles short. Okay, this is never a bad move, but this centralizes my knight while also putting pressure on the bishop and also stopping him from coming forward. He might be thinking this to try and open up this rook. Not a bad move, I don't think. But we're gonna put pressure on that bishop. It's doubling this up. I think I can just take, and after takes, I can just bring this rook, and this is protected. Or I could come this way, but then he just takes. Yeah, we're gonna have a heavy piece endgame, and that's a-okay. Now we're bringing the rook to the center. He's attacking this pawn. Probably thinking this. If I go here, then he can come in and check me. If I go here, he cannot come in and he cannot take. And then I can take this pawn. But then he takes this pawn. Well, no, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go here. And we're looking to take that pawn. What does that move do? Maybe he's looking to triple up. Anyways, we're taking the pawn. So now we're just up a pawn. And he cannot take here because of his queen. If it was the other way around, he could. So after takes, 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 it's not good. I can go here, taking another pawn while also protecting this. So after takes, 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 we're down a rook. But if I go here, am I being too greedy by taking all these pawns? Because obviously he wants to go here. Or maybe, no, he's not doing that. He wants to go there and have a lot of pawns in the center. We're going to take. And now, we can't take this. If I come here, he's just going to push. Maybe I rook lift. No, that gets me pinned. If I go here, he has this. Maybe we just bring the king over, more to safety. And then let's try to rook lift. Okay, so here's the counterplay. However, I can just slide out of the way. Maybe I just come all the way over and then try to come back. Yeah, that's fine. Now we're all the way back. Okay, he's attacking this pawn. That's fine, because I can take this pawn now. Okay, he doesn't take. He's trying to line up a lot of trouble. I can force a queen trade, though. Can I give him a check? Is that a thing? Yeah, I think I can check him here. Oh, that's checkmate! And we get to 1400! Oh my gosh, right on the dot! That's checkmate, oh my god! Wow, and we break the 1400 threshold just like that with a beautiful checkmate.